NBC 15 News starts now.
Hello, I'm Amy Fluxop. Thank you for joining NBC 15 News on the web. Here's a look at the stories we're following for you today. Dane County's medical examiner says preliminary autopsy results could be released today in the death of a 19-year-old man. Tony Robinson was killed in an officer-involved shooting on Friday night. The incident started when officers responded to a disturbance. When police made contact with Robinson, officials say there was a struggle and Robinson was fatally shot. He was unarmed. The investigation has been turned over to the State Division of Criminal Investigation. It's still in its early stages, but has sparked a strong response from the community.
What we're here doing is representing what democracy looks like. What we are doing here is giving the voiceless a place to speak and a place to be heard.
Hundreds gathered in memory and protest of the death yesterday. The protests were peaceful, but not without anger. Madison Police Chief Mike Koval is urging the community to have patience while the state conducts an independent investigation.
Folks are angry, resent, mistrustful, disappointed, shocked, chagrined, and any one of a number of other adjectives you care to use in terms of the circumstances surrounding this tragic death. And I get that.
The Dane County NAACP is also calling for calm. It is also urging law enforcement to be transparent as the shooting is investigated. The officer involved in the shooting has been identified by the police chief as Matt Kenny. He is a 12-year veteran of the force. He joined MPD in 2002 after serving in the U.S. Coast Guard for 9 years. Back in 2007, he was involved in an officer-involved shooting, which was believed to be a suicide by cop situation. He was exonerated in that case and went on to receive a commendation. Police say Kenny is on administrative leave during this investigation. Robinson's history has also been questioned. The police chief was asked yesterday if he could discuss any criminal history, and this is what he had to say.
I could, but I choose not to. I'm not here to do a character workup on someone who's lost his life less than 24 hours ago.
Again, the case is being handled by the Department of Justice, and details are still under investigation. Unrelated to that shooting, Madison police are investigating reports of shots being fired on the city's east side. Officers found gunshell casings on the 4600 block of Hayes Road just before 3 o'clock yesterday morning. Police were later alerted that a man with a non-life-threatening gunshot injury arrived at a local hospital. Governor Walker didn't have to travel far for his latest stop in another state. He appeared yesterday at an Iowa forum on agriculture, energy, trade, and food policy. Several other possible Republican presidential candidates were also there. They, along with Walker, opened up about immigration.
I'm not a supporter of amnesty. I know there's some out there, and I respect their views on that, but I'm not a supporter of amnesty. What I do believe, though, going forward is that we need to have a legal immigration system in this country that works.
Potential candidates who broke away from the beaten path were Lindsey Graham and Jeb Bush. They proposed offering the estimated 11 million immigrants in the U.S. illegally a path to legal status. Around the nation, it was an important and at times very emotional day in Selma, Alabama. President Obama joined tens of thousands of people to remember what is now called Bloody Sunday from 50 years ago. It was supposed to be a peaceful protest for equality and the right to vote, but those who had gathered were violently turned back as they tried to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. That's a look at the stories we're following for you. Be sure to join us tonight at 5 and 10. And be sure to check out Amy Carlson's Webcast Weather. Have yourselves a great Sunday.